back today with yet another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at a video titled Secrets That Disney Doesn't Want You to Know. First of all, why the hell does Disney have secrets? And second of all, what are they? Because I really want to know. So if you guys are as excited for this video as I am, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into this video.
Human skull decor. For a long time, rumors swirled that some of the bones used in the Pirates of the Caribbean attraction at Disneyland were real human skeletons. In 2014, writer Gavin Doyle of the Disneyland enthusiast website DisneyDose.com asked a Disneyland employee about the rumor as he exited the ride. And she was surprisingly very open in admitting that yes, the skeleton sitting above the bed in the treasure room contains a real human skull.
Excuse me, I didn't hear that correctly. A real human skull? Why are there human bones in amusement parks?
The employee proceeded to explain that she heard there were 2 or 3 more real human skeletons on the ride, but she wasn't sure if it was true or which ones they were. In December 2017, Emily Medlock of TheGamer.com reported that just one of the skulls is real.
Okay, so apparently only one of them is real. Not that that makes the situation any better. I still think one human skull is one human skull too many. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Makeshift cemetery. Disney World goes out of their way to keep anything upsetting out of their parks, including things brought in by visitors. Disney is actually a very popular place for people to scatter the ashes of their loved ones, and employees must constantly remain on the lookout for guests trying to smuggle ashes into the park and then spread them. It's also against the law, as the ashes may contain traces of carcinogenic chemicals and are considered a health hazard. In October of last year, a Disney spokeswoman sternly reminded the public that anyone caught spreading ashes will be escorted off the property immediately. Now, I know it might be a good idea in theory, but remember, there are many living people trying to enjoy the park too.
Why are people smuggling ashes into Disneyland? It's very clearly not allowed and a health hazard. So why do people keep trying to do it? I don't get it.
Disney jail. All Disney parks have a holding cell where they place disruptive guests, and due to the sheer volume of parkgoers, the Disney jail is essential to keeping order. It's in an inconspicuous location to avoid being seen by guests. Security guards at Disney World don't even wear uniforms, and not only because uniforms don't give off the happy vibes that are central to Disney culture, but also they want to blend in with the crowd.
What are they, the freaking CIA or something? They make Disney security sound like freaking super spies.
Included among some of the offenses that could land someone in Disney jail are shoplifting, nudity, fighting, sneaking into the park, and drunkenness. Come on, we all know if we're being inappropriate, and there's kids around, guys.
So pretty much don't be stupid when you're there. Listen people, it's supposed to be a magical place, so stop making it weird and creepy and gross, or else you're gonna end up in Disney jail. And no, it's not as fun as it sounds.
Underneath all the rainbows and glitter are a massive system of underground tunnels. Well, sort of. They're built at ground level due to the elevated water table in Florida, and the park was constructed above them. One purpose of the tunnels, also called utilidors, is to keep the magic of Disney alive by hiding the characters when they're not supposed to be seen. The utilidors also contain an automatic garbage system, and it carries the trash to a processing area undetected.
Okay, so Disney is high tech up in here. They got all these tunnels running right underneath the park, basically just sending a bunch of trash out. What if the tunnels were actually secretly for something else?
Ambulances and emergency services use the tunnels to quickly reach their patient while drawing as little attention as possible to the situation. And this tunnel system is so large that it covers 9 acres and sometimes requires a golf cart to travel through. The tunnels are also where the dressing rooms, stock warehouse, hair salon, employee cafeteria, and even the control panel for the entire park are located.
They got a hair salon in the back? You're telling me if you work at Disney, you can get your hair done on break? I don't know, that's starting to sound kind of appealing. They got a cafeteria and everything.
Forced perspective. The magnificent buildings at Disney World are smaller than they seem, thanks to an architectural concept called forced perspective. It's utilized in various parts of the park, but is most evident on Main Street, USA. Here, the taller the buildings are, the smaller their bricks are. In addition to making the buildings look bigger and taller, this technique also makes the nearby Sleeping Beauty's castle seem grander in scale.
Okay, so they even have a way of manipulating your eye. Like, all the bricks are arranged in such a way for everything to look so amazing and big and great. It's honestly kind of smart.
Go away green. Certain parts of Disney World are meant not to be noticed. They're mostly painted in a drab green shade that was created with the intention of being glanced over by the human eye. Fences, buildings, park walls, doors, and even garbage cans can easily go unseen when they're painted in Go Away Green, also called No-See-Um Green. This shade isn't just to coat boring or unattractive objects, however. It's also great for disguising features that are off limits to the ordinary guest. And get this, there is actual science behind Go Away Green.
Okay, before we hear all this science behind Go Away Green, tell me how a color can so easily cause our brain to be uninterested in it.
Disney expert Gavin Doyle explained, "The goal of this color is to cause the object to fade into your color spectrum so that your eye will miss it completely." Well, that's a very cool idea.
Very cool idea. I could see it being used in the future for like some scary stuff.
Aromatherapy. Disney World strategically releases vanilla scent into the air throughout Main Street, USA via a device known as the Smellitizer. The reason for this aromatic release is twofold. Vanilla is more or less scientifically proven to have a calming effect on people, and it also tends to be an appetite stimulant. The Smellitizer isn't just used to permeate the air with delicious smelling vanilla. It's also infused with other scents in various places.
That is so cool. The fact that they can just shoot amazing cool smells everywhere, that's sick. I wish I had that. We should make the whole world vanilla scented. I think that is a great idea.
Including the park's main entrance, where you'll catch an appetizing whiff of popcorn, and the Haunted Mansion, which is purposely made to smell musty, and Pirates of the Caribbean, which delivers the scent of wet wood and sea salt.
I'm sorry, he said purposely made to smell musty? Purposely made to smell musty. I'm sorry, that is so funny.
Roasting ducks. You would think that since the creation of Donald Duck, Disney would be duck-friendly, but that wasn't always the case. During their nightly phantasmic shows on the rivers of America, a fire-breathing dragon lets out a huge blaze, creating a massive spectacle and making the river appear as if it's been set on fire. The entertainment came at a price, though. Disney was unknowingly harming live ducks every night during the production.
Oh my god, I can't even imagine what those poor things went through. Poor ducks didn't do anything to you.
Once they realized this, they incorporated a river rumble before starting the fire, which scared the ducks and caused them to flee. However, Disney has since discontinued that part of their show.
Honestly, good that they discontinued it. To be fair, the effect isn't even that cool. Like, it's not worth killing so many ducks for. Not that any effect would be worth killing a duck for, but moving on.
Abandoned water park. In 2001, Disney closed its first ever water park, River Country. Disney announced upon closing River Country that if fans expressed any interest, they'd probably reopen it. And that never happened because Disney already had other water parks. Yet Disney never demolished River Country, which is now falling apart and is kind of overgrown.
Abandoned water parks are super creepy, but tell me it wouldn't be fun to sneak in there and slide down. That would be the time of my life.
Photographer Seth Lawless took the only known photographs of the condition of the decrepit state of River Country, and he received a lifetime ban from the park for doing so.
Why is Disney so secretive? Like, this guy took a photo and got banned for life. That is so extra. Disney is way too extra.
Fake flags. The American flags that line the Magic Kingdom's Main Street aren't legitimately American. If you look really closely, you'll notice small, otherwise undetectable nuances. This is because law requires American flags to be raised, lowered, and flown at half-mast. And Disney found a clever way to get around that law based on kind of a technicality, by making the flags not truly American. That way, they can simply leave them up there permanently.
So they basically hacked the system, which seems to be a pattern with Disney. They found a smart way of going around that one. Alright, you guys, that is it for today's video. Comment down below which secret you found the most interesting. I think the fact that they paint things in gross colors to make us not want to go there is really freaking weird and super interesting. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.